Hi, I'm Mary Ann Anderson, reporting live here from Atlanta, Georgia, where I'm going to talk about the Missouri Compromise. The Missouri Compromise started out as an argument between the North and the South. When Thomas Jefferson made the Louisiana Purchase in 1803, Southerners started moving into Missouri and other western states so they could grow cotton. By 1819, a fierce debate outraged. There were 11 pro-slave states and 11 anti-slave states. The free states, anti-slave, didn't want too many slave states, and the slave states didn't want too many free states. Eventually, Senator Henry Clay of Kentucky offered the Missouri Compromise. He said that Missouri would join as a slave state, while at the same time Maine would join as a free state. I'm Mary Ann Anderson, signing out.
Breaking news! Rebels have just attacked on Fort Sumter.
Sounds like a great opportunity for you, Lizzie. That would be a great interview.
Yeah, it sure would. I can't wait to get some insight.
Speaking of interviews, here's Ted Teddy reporting live.
Over to you, Teddy.
Hi, I'm Ted Teddy, here live with this young man. Young man, what is your name?
My name is Toby Boyce.
Wow, you look pretty young, kid. How old are you?
I'm 11, sir.
What is your preference on the war?
Well, Teddy, I really wanted to be involved in the war because everyone else in Georgia was. I knew I couldn't lie about my age because I'm too short. So I went to be in the band.
And then what did you do?
I lied and told him I played the fife. Somehow, I magically played a song.
Wow, that is a cool story. Well, that's going to wrap it up tonight, folks, on Ted Teddy's TED Talk for W South.
Thank you, Ted.
That was a magnificent interview.
And now to a lowdown with Lizzie.
Over to you, Lizzie.
Hey y'all, my name is Lizzie and today we are here back with W South. So today I am with Miss Flora Wheelworth. So Flora, do you have any children?
Yes, I have 3 daughters.
That sounds like a lovely family. Also, do you have any family in the war?
Yes, my 3 son-in-laws are fighting in the war currently.
Well, we are all praying for them. Also, where do you live?
Well, that's more of a personal question, but I live here in Virginia.
And what are your thoughts about the Civil War, Miss Wheelworth?
Well, I support the Confederacy, but I'm sure this whole thing will be over soon, and I'll be at home with my oldest daughter, Susanna, making dinner for the boys.
Oh, look at the time. It's been a pleasure to meet with you today. Okay, I gotta go.
Okay.
Are your peanuts too cold? Come down and buy some goober peas. Served best when warm. Available at all general stores from Virginia to Texas. Goodness, how delicious!
Eating goober peas!
Hello, today I'm here with Dr. William Wright. So, Mr. Wright, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great.
Where are you from?
I'm from North Carolina.
And finally, what do you think about the war?
I think the war is heck. We should be able to end this peacefully without a war.
Well, I didn't expect that answer, but I'll take it. Thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome.
Hey to all you landlords out there! Are your clients complaining because it's too dark outside at night? Well, come on down and buy yourself a gas street light. Sold for only $29.99 at your local store. Come on down. They'll never complain ever again. This is Ted Teddy's TED Talk, and I'm Ted Teddy, your host. I'm here live with this young man. Young man, what is your name?
My name is Shem Suggs.
Mr. Suggs, where do you live?
I live somewhere in Arkansas, but I'm not allowed to know.
It must be sad not to know where you live. And then lastly, Mr. Suggs, what do you think about the war?
Well, Ted, can't read, but I saw a picture of a horse in a magazine. And I asked my friend to read it. Said that they were calling men to join the cavalry unit. I've always loved horses, so I was immediately interested.
Oh, well, thank you, Mr. Suggs. That wraps it up, folks, for Ted Teddy's TED Talk for W South.
You gotta say, that was a pretty amazing story.
Yeah, it was really amazing.
Hey, Lizzie, if I'm correct, I think you were pretty busy with an interview this morning.
I sure was. It was an amazing experience. Let's take a look at it after we have this commercial break.
You have children who want to go to the war but are too young? Well, come on down to FAKE Bayonets. We have a ton of bayonets that fire out foam. Copyright 1861.
So today I'm here with President Jefferson Davis. So President, where were you born?
I was born in 1808 in a family of 12 in Kentucky.
Do you really think this had to come to a war?
I worked night and day for 12 years to prevent war, but I could not. The North was mad and blind. They would not let us govern ourselves, so war came.
Very interesting. So President, what will you do if the Confederacy fails?
If the Confederacy fails, there should be written on their tombstone, died of a theory.
Thank you very much for your time, Mr. President.
You're quite welcome.
That was awesome that we got an interview with our president, Jefferson Davis.
And now over to an interview with Colonel Oliver Brattle.
So, Colonel, you are with the Confederacy.
Yes, I am a proud slave owner.
And you have fought before?
14 years ago from Veracruz to Mexico.
Interesting. Now, what are your thoughts on the war and your slaves?
I share the beliefs of wanting to secede from the Union. As for my slaves, they seem down.
Thank you for your time.
Wow, that was an amazing interview. I can't believe we got to interview Colonel Oliver Brattle.
Yeah, that was great. Now to Fred Johnson at the Fred Zone.
Over to you, Fred.
Hello folks, my name is Fred Johnson here on the Fred Zone, and I'm here with the great General Robert E. Lee. So General Lee, where were you born?
I was born on January 19, 1807 in Stratford Hall, Virginia.
How did you become a general?
I was a top student at United States Military Academy, and President Davis made me a military advisor. I was general in 1862.
What do you think about the war?
I don't like war. Nobody should like war. But if we have to for our country, so be it.
What a leader. I'll leave you to your commanding.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. See you next time, folks, on the Fred Zone.
This is W South Weather, and I'm Ann Kate.
And I'm Ted Teddy.
It will be a warm weekend with a high of 81 degrees Fahrenheit and lots of sun.
And a low of 71 degrees. There will probably be light showers tomorrow. Right.
But then on Tuesday, it will be sunny with a high of 70 degrees and a low of 65 degrees. Again, with rain.
That's all for the weather, folks.
On W South News. Hi, I'm Amelia Anderson on W South News. I'm here with Judah Jenkins. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Alexandria, and I was there the first day the Union troops dared to invade Virginia's soil.
Why did you join the Confederacy?
Mr. James Jackson was killed for defending his land. I would like to avenge him.
What is your position in the war?
I'm a courier.
I'm Amelia Anderson, signing off for W South News.
So we've been hearing about this thing called the Underground Railroad.
And if we can know about it, so should you.
So today we're going to be informing you a little bit about the Underground Railroad.
So, apparently, the Underground Railroad is an escape route to help slaves get to freedom. There are people called conductors who lead slaves from house to house.
People who are against slavery use their houses as stations where the slaves can stop and rest. The slaves travel all the time, all the way to Canada on foot.
They traveled to Canada because if slave catchers find them in the Union, they could take them back to their plantations, which I think is only fair, don't you?
Yeah, but this news is crazy. I don't know what's up with it.
I don't know either.
Well, hope you enjoy the interviews
That's all for us.
on W South News.
This is W South News, and I'm Amelia Anderson.
And I'm Lizzie Cox. Today we're going down to Ted Teddy.
Ted is interviewing the famous Stonewall Jackson.
Down to you, Ted.
Hello, folks. I'm Ted Teddy, your host on Ted Teddy's TED Talk. I'm here with the famous Thomas Stonewall Jackson. So, Mr. Jackson, how'd you get the nickname?
Well, I earned my nickname on the first Battle of Bull Run on July 1861 when I rushed my troop forward against a gap in a line against a determined Union attack.
Oh, that's pretty cool. So, please tell us a bit about you.
Well, you see, I'm the general for the Confederacy, and I serve under Robert E. Lee, so I'm sort of like his right-hand man.
Oh. And where'd you graduate from?
The amazing U.S. Military Academy at West Point.
And were you scared to join the Confederacy?
No, sirree.
Did you have a wife, Stonewall?
I did. Julia Neal Jackson. But I got divorced. Yes, I know it's sad, but it just didn't work out.
Well, thank you for sharing your story. That's all today for Teddy's TED Talk on W South.
Are you too young but desperate to join the war?
Are you tired at home with real talent?
Then you are perfect.
To join the band,
It will definitely be lots of fun.
and you'll get paid
Endless now.
for the Confederacy.
I'm John Smith.
And I'm Teddy.
Breaking news. The Yanks are marching south and leaving a mess everywhere they go.
They say they're coming to Atlanta. I hope we destroy them soon.
All y'all at home, take cover and prepare for them Yanks.
I hope the rebels blast the Yanks off the face of the earth. We'll keep you updated with the latest.
That's all for W South News.
Do you soldiers want a bulletproof vest that will block your enemy bullets?
We'll buy them here at our Bulletproof Vest shop.
Only 90 cents.
This is W South and I'm Ann Cates, here with Carlotta King. So Carlotta, where are you from?
Mississippi.
So how's your master?
Well, all he talks about is how he has so much land and how he has so many slaves.
What are you thinking about doing?
Well, I wanted to leave, but I didn't tell anybody.
And?
Well, I couldn't make it any longer, and I left. I didn't tell anybody, and I was really careful. Then I saw someone I'd never seen, a slave being taken back by a Yankee.
Whoa! Thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
You're welcome.
That wraps it up for W South.
Thanks, Ann Cates, with that great interview with Carlotta King.
Yeah, it sure was a great interview.
That's all for W South News.
Hello, folks. My name is Fred Johnson.
And I'm your mom! Guys, it's not... Just stop!
I gotta say, that was a pretty amazing story.
Yeah, it was really amazing.
Hey, Lizzie, if I'm correct, I think you were pretty busy with an interview this morning.
I sure... What?
Sure was. It was, I don't know.
Oh, it said I sure was. No, it sure was. Oh, this is all wrong.
Are you tired of doing all the work yourself at your own home? Never! You're blocking it while changing the font. I had it the perfect size.
Sorry.
I had the perfect size so it was all on the same page, but then you just run.
Oh, it's still on!
Funny.
Guys, it's still on!
Hi, I'm Amelia
Okay,
Anderson.
we need to... No.
We can just cut this part.
This is W South and I'm Ann Cates, here with
Hi all, my name is Lizzie, and today we are back with W South. I am here with Miss Flora Wheelworth. So, what? Flora.
There's no interviewer here.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Amelia.
Oh my gosh!
There's a monster! Hey to all you landlords out there! Are your clients complaining because it's too dark outside? Well, come on down to your own general store and buy yourself a street light. Runs on gas, and it's perfect. It lets you see. Oh, beautiful! Throw it now. Hey to all you landlords out there. Are your clients complaining because it's too dark on the street at night?
Well, then buy an oil lamppost from us.
Whoa! It's so light. So much brighter.